I believe one era has ended and another era has begun. And one mark of this era we're in is that I believe it's time for the streets and the adepts to build together. And we've had a falling out because the adepts haven't held up our part. Now is the time within the shifting of this era. It's Travis Sodawell. It's Pure Sound Daily Business. Peace. Let's break down what I'm talking about real quick. I'll be honest, I'm looking for a word here. I'm saying adept, streets, street people. I think that's pretty straightforward. I was going to say scholars, academics. It's not really what I'm looking to grasp here. Because, of course, I'm speaking on myself. I'm not an individual from the streets. At best, in Lincoln, Nebraska, never had no, street like that. Ain't no major city, so there's no real streets like that. However, I've always hung out with street people. That's who I've always been. I've always been the dude that hung out with street people. Now, if I grew up in the streets, I'd be a street dude. I ain't special. I am very much a product of the circumstances I grew up in. And I have been privileged because of that. Case in point, I'm still here for the streets. Now, I'm not trying to reach the streets. I'm only trying to reach the people who I can reach. Because I also believe people can only help the people where they're at. There was a term we have in the temple. It's a local rule. That's because only you can help your people out. Only you can help yourself out. So this is where I'm looking to connect with who I can connect with. And the emphasis on the streets is because there's a lot of action takers. There's a lot of people that are about business that just need some new ideas and new experiences so they can level themselves up and therefore reach out to their people that are close to them and level them up. And I'm also looking to work with people that are like-minded with me. We're at a certain level, and the only way we're going to level up is if we're of service and help a lot of other people level up. This is what coaching is. This is what leadership is. So I'm in nation building. This is culture building. We're going to continue to just lean into this. There's a anime, as an example. It's an anime called Samurai Champloo. And samurais. And one samurai is of the dojo. And the other samurai is from the streets. Now, the one samurai, he breakdance. That's how we fight. Right? He ain't got no style because his style's all his own. Then you have the other samurai that was, 100% and the best of the best in the dojo. So these are two individuals at the top of their game. And it starts out, they end up fighting each other. And they want to kill each other, but it's more the competition. Because they're both an expert in their style. And they actually can't kill each other. I think this is a great analogy for what we need to bring together in these days and times. I'm not just talking about people with a tan. I'm talking about all people. I'm talking about socioeconomic backgrounds. I'm talking about they not like us. These people that have been running amok, as I call them, the creeps, freaks, and frauds. And they had every socioeconomic background. And a lot of people are so caught up in how these people look. We're so caught up in these things that don't matter. When what the point is that they creeps, freaks, and frauds. Is that they criminals that need to be held accountable. At every level of the game of life, from government all the way down to middle management at hourly at an hourly clicking the clock place. And I believe it is an era now for the real ones to step up. So I'm looking to connect with people that really want to level themselves up, that are leaders of themselves, leaders of their families, their communities. I can help you help your people. That's what this is all about. Again, building the culture. But it's, do you have a skill? That was a point there with the anime. Not only the street and the dojo aspect, but also these were highly skilled individuals. And, it's played up the tension, of course, that they're always at each other's throats, but it's really they have respect for each other. And that's the point. That's one of the ways we come together. It's game recognized game. Even when it's square game and street game, is that highly skilled individuals recognize highly skilled individuals. This is why I work to put this out every day. I don't record every day, but I record enough to put it out every day. Short hitters to keep you on your daily business. So you want to work with me, we can continue to build on every level. Build one-on-one, build community, build nationality, and build a legacy. And it all comes from doing high value activities day in and day out. Part of that is knowing yourself, building upon yourself, recognizing what skills you have, what value you bring into the table. And I know you got some value. Whatever you've been through, you got a unique history, if nothing else, a unique story that can help provide value to others. So you've been living your life, building up value. Let us help you refine that value. Develop a skill. Develop your abilities. To, again, not only level you up, but really build something that's sustainable and leaves a legacy. So the ones that are coming after us don't have to go through what we went through. It's Travis Sotawell. It's Pure Sound Daily Business. Let's bring the streets and the dojo. Let's bring the streets and the adepts together. Peace.